I'm Johnny Swinson, and in January I had 3 men that broke in my house and tried to rob me. They did not expect me to be home, and so myself and my 2 dogs ran them out. They came back twice more that night. I had a night watchman with me and the police, and they came back. The second time they ransacked my car and got my driver's license out of my billfold and my insurance card and my visa. They came back 2 weeks later and tried to sell those things back to me. I did not take that bait. I eventually got my driver's license and my visa back, and I thought it was over. And then they came back again.
I've lived in this house for 9 years, and recently we have been notified of a number of security problems with persons trying to break in the house and our neighbors being attacked. We had a house guest here 2 weeks ago, a Mexican man who is in his early 50s, and on Saturday at about 12:30 in the afternoon, he walked down our street and took a right turn onto Aguacatos to walk into town, and he was met by 2 young men who looked like, he tells me, who looked like they were on drugs and in their 30s, and they are, I'm sorry, probably in their 20s, and they were about to mug him. He resisted a little bit. He spoke with them, but he was terrified. And at about that time, 2 cars came by, and the 2 would-be assailants fled. We're concerned about walking down the street, even during the daytime. At night, when we walk into town, we no longer walk home. We'll only take a cab if we don't drive. But during the day, it's also a problem, and we're much more concerned now about just being able to walk down our street during the middle of the day without fear of being mugged or robbed.
Well, I think for a long time now, we've had a number of security incidents in the neighborhood. They seem to emanate from an individual house on Prolongación de la Dama. The people who live there have stalked some of our neighbors. They recently, just the other day, mugged someone, threw her to the ground, and attempted to rob her. They prowl around the neighborhood, walking up and down streets where they have no family or friends. They sit on our neighbors' stoops, and I think a lot of people in the area are afraid of them. One guy walks around from time to time with a machete. Another guy is rumored to have a gun. And the level of concern and anxiety in the neighborhood about these people and their behavior is very high and increasing.